Welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. This is Don over at Don's Tattoos Garage. I have a final on that 55 Pro Touring, Pro Street, whatever I want to call it, build. Yep, it fought me all the way through, so I got it finally in round 6 by a TKO. Anyway, hang in there. We'll take a look. Plus, we got a tattoo story at the end. All right, let's take a look at this 55 that fought me tooth and nail throughout this whole build. It's finished. At least it's finished in my book. I'm ready to put it on the shelf and call it good. But let's take a look at everything. Anyway, put these flame decals on. They came with the kit of this 55. Had a little issue right here where the little piece of it broke off and moved, and you know what? It's going to stay just like that. But the decals for the Bel Air, decals for the turn signals came out real nice. Side decals came out real nice too. Digging the way everything looks. 3D printed Craigers. Picked those up from 3D Customs, or I'm sorry, Texas 3D Customs. I'll put that in the description. The chassis is off that 67 Chevelle, Pro Street Chevelle. Got the backlights on it. Did a two-tone blue, dark blue, and light blue metallic. It's a Bahama blue metallic is the darker color here. Sprayed all the trim chrome and then sprayed the blue on top of it. Some of it got knocked off. There's a little chrome poking through, but it just gives it character. It's been running up and down the road. Anyway, everything's looking real good. Pull this hood off of here. Might take me a second. Hang on, guys. Sorry about the big old hand in the way. Did get the bird on the front there. Like I said, had a little issue with the decal right in here, but it looks good. I'm not going to fight with it. It's going to be fine just the way it is. All right. Let's take a look at that supercharged LS that's down in there. Got right up against that radiator, which it's okay. It's a model car. It's not running down the road anyway. Oops. Radiator fell out. Got the exhaust on it. Got some 3D printed mufflers from Josh over at VCG Resins. That'll be in the description also. Not sure what them big old headers come off of. They were 3D printed. Not sure what engine they came with, but they worked for this. But there it is, guys. Not a lot of detail on the bottom. Did the rear end in chrome. Wheelie bars are in silver. Made the exhaust to make it work, drop below that cross member, but came out real nice. Body's a little loose on the front, but that's okay. It's gonna sit on the shelf. I'm gonna put this, Bumble said hello, that's what that bark was, so we're gonna put, hey, chill, dude. We're gonna put this on the shelf, call it done. Like I said, it fought me tooth and nail. Dave over at Woody Scale Garage says, I put a post that it would be finished, that I would be finishing it soon, and he put maybe 4 rounds. I said more like 6, but anyway, got it. It's done. There it is. Hope everybody has a great day. Hope you get some bench time in, and stay tuned. I've got a tattoo story coming up. Be right back. All right, guys and gals, let's get into this tattoo story. If you've had a tattoo, raise your hand, because you might appreciate this. You might think I was mean. Either way, let's get into it. As I tattooed, I always had that instance where somebody had an issue with their tattoo as far as after it healed out, there was something faded a little bit, wasn't quite to what they wanted, what have you. So I would offer free touch-up. Well, I would tell people, look, I do free touch-ups, but please make an appointment or come in on a Wednesday or a Thursday, because Tuesdays were busy, first day of the week, first open day of the week, I should say, and then Friday and Saturday, it's the weekend, self-explanatory. Well, I was tattooing in busy time of year, and it was a Saturday. I was in the process of finishing up a tattoo, and my wife at the time comes in and she says, "Hey, got a girl out here, college girl. They're fixing to go away for the holiday week time off, whatever they had, and she needs a touch up on this little rose you did on her belly." I'm like, looked at my schedule. I said, "Yeah, I can do that. I'll tell her to give me about 15, 20 minutes." So I went ahead, finished the tattoo, and my wife went outside to have a cigarette because she smoked at the time. Well, apparently the girl and little friend that she had with her, they both went outside, and the friend was smoking, so they were talking. My wife standing right there, just kind of by herself and paying no mind to the two girls, until the one girl, the friend of the girl getting the touch-up, said, "Hey, who's doing your tattoo?" Well, my shop had a storefront with big windows on either side of the door coming in, and I had my workroom behind one of those windows. Well, the girl that was going to get the touch-up points at the window where I worked and said, "The old bastard in the window." Yeah, my wife's standing right there listening. So I might have been the old bastard in the window, but she didn't have the right to call me that because she didn't know me. She was a customer, got one little bitty tattoo, and yeah. So my wife comes in, tells me the story, what happened. I just kind of smiled and nodded. I got it. Well, when I was setting up to do her little touch-up, which took all of about 30 to 45 seconds as far as the actual work, I just swapped out the soap and water mix that I used to clean up as I was working, and afterwards, on the skin anyway, just change that out with an alcohol bottle. Yep. Well, as she comes in there, I get her on the chair, cleaned up, start tattooing, and first time I got to wipe off excess ink, grab the alcohol bottle, spray a paper towel down, wipe. She makes this sucking sound and goes, "Why is it hurting so much this time?" I said, "Touch-ups are like that sometimes." Yep, I was a butthead. You can call me mean, you can call me vindictive, whatever. At that point in time in my life, I didn't like being called the old bastard in the window by people that didn't know me. Anyway, guys and gals, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support, my subscribers, everything. So just thank you again. Look forward to that coming up video, wow, I can almost talk. Anyway, I got a video coming out Wednesday, something about my 500 subscriber mark, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys.